So the level was like half meter higher than this. You see the picture. All the walls were plastic, you see. We didn't know anything. From 1984 until 2000, my father rented. We never lived here. My father bought an investment. We got a family on the ground floor, 2 families upstairs. In 2000, the people left. Me and my brother, we wanted to open a trattoria restaurant, but the problem was there was problem with the dampness.
Yeah, humidity.
Yeah, the humidity. We didn't know. Then after, you will see the result. We found an underground river. We found 8 meters of well and 2 meters of water. At that time, we didn't know anything. So my father was thinking the problem of humidity was depending on a broken sewage pipes. That's why in 2001, me and my brother, we started to break the floor to change the sewage pipe. That's when everything started to come up. But at the beginning, we didn't know anything. Me and my brother, we were finding pieces of broken pottery glass. It was a bit crazy. Stanno riprendendo.
Someone had a trattoria.
Someone is crazy.
Someone had a trattoria before we went here.
No, they live. The family lived here. From 84 until 2000, there was a family. In 2000, the family left. Me and my brother, in 2000, we wanted to open a trattoria because my father's been a chef. We started to break the floor to change the sewage pipe because we didn't know about the river yet. Because the river is 8 meters deep. We were thinking the problem was the pipes from the toilet. So me and my brother, we started to break the floor. We start from that room. And that's when everything started to come. And then 7 years, these are some of the, at the end we found thousands and thousands of archaeological things. Because the excavation lasts 7 years. It was 5 years of excavation, 2 years to place out the glass. Basically the government was sending every day the archaeology, which was this lady here, you see. She supervised all the work, she was telling us what to do. Me, my brother, sometimes my uncle came to her. We were filling out the buckets, you see. My father with the car was going to the countryside. Empty the buckets and coming back, up and down, up and down. You know, we thought a few months would be done, it took us 7 years in total. And then 10 years ago, we opened as a private museum. They left us the property of the house. And then that's thousands of pieces of archaeological things. They left something here, we displayed one of the rooms. But the most important thing was taken away by the archaeology because under the ground belongs to the government. So they said they need to study piece by piece, number everything. And then, you know, we found things from the 5th century BC, which is the floor here. You see, the oldest thing we found is this floor.
5th century BC?
Yeah. Messab is the first people coming to live here. For example, you see this hole here, they use as a foundation. They used to put skin of animals around the wooden post to build the wooden houses.
Skin of animals?
Yeah, skin of animals around and the wooden post as a foundation for the houses.
To foundation?
Yeah.
Wow.
But in all the house we found like around 15 of those. We left visible each one here and one in the other room. We found another there, another there. You know, we found many other. The problem is that underneath this floor where you're walking now, we found basically it's all this floor here, everywhere. The problem was impossible to walk because it was full of holes, you see. Now we couldn't put glass everywhere because it was the most expensive thing, because we had to pay for everything. The government didn't have the money to do it. So what we did, we reused the same stones, this one, that we found during the excavation. So we found, I don't know, 20 there, 5 there. We cleaned them, we replaced them here to make a walkable floor. This is a water system, it's a 5 meters deep. They used to collect the rainwater through the channels there, you see?
So
From those channels, then the rainwater was going down and then they were picking up from here. There is a staircase, next room, if you go down, you can get down here. I'll show you the last thing, Knights Templar. You know, Knights Templar was the military order of the Christian from 11 something up to 13 something. Now this has been a Templar house because they were protecting the Christian going to Jerusalem in pilgrimage. So we found at the God-like station, but from here they were continued to Otranto, because Otranto they used to meet also in Brindisi. Now we found a few symbols. One is this graffito here, the flower of life. But here I explain how every day of creation symbolized by a circle, the last day there's a flower of life in the middle. Another symbol of Knights Templar you will see when you go up to the terrace. You have to get here. When you go up to the terrace, you will see this tower, as I mean from the Middle Age. Inside the tower, on the front wall, you will see this triangle. That's another symbol of the Knights of Templar. This symbolizes the Temple of Solomon in Jerusalem with the cross. The triangle symbol of many things, the Trinity, perfection, wisdom, knowledge. Basically, this tower, but when you go up, you can go on top. Now you will see houses around, of course. Imagine before was nothing, was a flat land. This tower faced Otranto, to the east coast. This was used to see the attacks coming from there. We got the Turks, Saracens. In case of danger, before they used to have a staircase, climbing down, using all tunnels to hide and to escape. For example, here we found a tunnel of 7 meters. We can go inside, you see. We had to stop at 7 meters. Ah, you can step, no problem. Scary, no? We had to stop at 7, maybe if I turn on, maybe it's better, you see better.
Yes.
We had to stop there, otherwise we got the neighbors. But the archaeology, they suppose that all this tunnel continue, you know. Was used to hide and escape. That's the... Okay.
Okay.
Ah, but if you want to go down here now, if you want to go down here, then but here you see we found 3 layers of plaster. Behind the last layer of plaster, only in this corner, we found these tiles, maioliche. That's from around 16th, 17th century. They came from Naples, that's Arab style. They put them here to drain the water down into the cistern, because this is another water cistern. So to, like, not to make wet the wall, they used to put the tiles here, like the tile. Yeah, it's like the bathroom tiles. And
with the motif.
Yeah. That's where I do. And then if you go down here, you will get into the cistern. Also here we found a fresco.
You can enter the well from here.
This is a granary.
Okay.
Here they used to store the grain, the flour. You see the black marks, the circular marks were used to measure the amount of grain and how much food they had.
Oh, they marked it off by line, so they knew
how much food they had.
Food they had. Brilliant.
Now here are the surprise. We took out the plaster. When we took out the plaster, the archaeologists thought there was something strange here. So we opened this part. We didn't know, also archaeology didn't know there was a fresco here. You see where my hand is? That's why we put the mirror. The fresco is behind the wall here. This is explaining that it didn't exist, the wall there, otherwise you can't explain the fresco on this side, you see.
Okay, so before the wall there was this art.
Yeah, it was open, because then this has been also a big convent. There was 120 nuns from the Saint Clare order. The Franciscan nuns.
The Saint Clara.
Yeah, Santa Clara. From when the Knights Templar got destroyed in 15.
Around
30. Yeah, okay. 30. Yeah, 15. For 300 years there was a convent of Franciscan nuns. Up to 16th century. But then in 16th century they decided to make the street, so they destroyed the church of the convent, they divided the convent into houses, you know.
Okay.
When you go upstairs you will see we found a stone with a Latin writing which says Deus pro nobis quis contra nos. It means if God is with us, who can be against us? It's a phrase from St. Paul from the Bible. Now this is the piece of fresco that went broken because it was behind this part of the wall. We didn't know, you know, was also the archaeology didn't know, they tried to fix, you know, put it.
Okay, good.
And yeah. Now if you wanna go through the stairs, you can go down, and then I'll wait for you, and then we go down there.
Actually, I prefer to go this way.
Oh, you go down?
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is the well I told you. The river, you see the underground river, you can see the water. Have a look, have a look.
Go ahead.
Don't drop. Don't drop the...
Good. Underground well. All right.
Yeah. Here is the...
Oh, this is a nice room here, but I think we'll come back to that later.
Yeah. I'll show you. These are the underground rooms.